All right. Hello, everyone. We are back. I am back with one of my faves, Adrienne Winston. We have been training for, I don't know, how long have we been training?
Mm,
Since
11 years.
11 years, 11 years.
11
So
going on 12, I think.
kind of amazing how my clients become my friends and my
Hmm.
friends become my clients sometimes. It's real interchangeable. So I always appreciated your support. She always comes out to everything. So Adrienne, can you tell us something about yourself so people know who you are?
Sure. I'm originally from Maryland. I'm a journalist and an avid reader.
Yes, as am I. We spend a lot of time in our sessions talking about our books, which you read, what
Hmm.
you read. And I'm looking forward to Adrienne's input in our Power of HLS community so she can help lead the way to the books. And eventually, I hope we have like a whole library. So that's a whole nother like future goal. Yes. So before you got started with me,
Hmm.
what was one thing that made you finally say, I can't do this alone?
Yeah. So I had been relatively active at the time that I sought out Tasha. I was deep into Soul Cycle. Soul Cycle had just arrived in DC. I'd probably been doing it for like a year. Like I had my favorite instructor. I was in it. I loved it and it was good. I just realized that I was at a point where as much as I enjoyed it, it wasn't going to give me the well-rounded fitness and I guess change or results that I was looking for. And yeah, I had run into Tasha at a mutual friend's house, maybe like a year or so prior. And she told me she's training. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. But I didn't see her out for like about a year until I was ready to say, you know what, I need something more all encompassing than just spin.
Yes, I was glad to have you. I was like, oh, but we have spin if you want to go spin in there after my workout,
Exactly.
after we squeeze our glutes and stretch and stretch our hips because you're a journalist and you're sitting and reading and doing all the things.
Sitting all day.
Yeah. So, what habit did you used to follow religiously that you've completely let go since we started coaching?
Ooh, good question. What habit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember distinctly. I used to have like a glass of wine every night after work. And I remember distinctly, I worked nights and I'll get home and I would have a nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
And, it was also just very adult thing to do. But yeah, I had to cut out having alcohol literally every day. And it was just a glass. And you don't
Mm-hmm.
think a glass is going to do anything. It helps you relax and you watch TV, you
Mm-hmm.
unwind. But yeah, I had to cut that out.
Well, that is a good. I'm glad you brought that up because I always tell people like, hey, I know we're all adults and we need that like wind down, but it does slow your metabolism for 3 days. So if you're at 7 days, 7 times 3 is like 21. So
So basically, your metabolism never catches up because
that's
you're
right.
constantly drinking. And then, and obviously, I was significantly younger then. So you're drink even more on the weekends.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah,
It's like turn up time, and it's like, wait a minute.
it was a lot of alcohol.
And then that myth that they tell people that resveratrol is good for you, and it's like, no, no, no. You know how many bottles of that you have to drink to get the amount that your body needs? It's like four. It's like four nights. It's like a really big number.
Sounds like a new challenge.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Ooh, pop a vitamin.
Just kidding. Just kidding. 4 bottles, you say?
It's like a crazy. I know you're like challenge accepted.
Mm.
Let's get that data.
Yeah,
Actually,
right. I'm like,
it,
oh, sounds like a
actually,
study.
it has been. There was a study that one of my counterparts did as a
Oh
trainer.
wow.
I think it was for GW back in the day, and what they had to do is drink a 22 ounce of beer before and after workout. It was their pre-workout and the post-workout. And he did it for like, I think it was 60 days or 90 days. It was a long time to drink.
Oh
And they
my
worked
God.
out 7 days a week. So the crazy part about it was he got jacked. Like it worked, but he felt awful.
Oh, that's so interesting. Like he had the physical result, but internally he felt, oh, that's fascinating.
It was so fascinating. And he was like young. He was like maybe, I think maybe we were like 25, 26. Felt awful. He
Mm.
used to love beer, but after that, he was like, oh, he couldn't even look at another.
Well, and as someone like for me, I really didn't get into beer until I got older, into my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I can only have maybe two like and regular glasses, not big mugs or anything, like two max. It bloats me. I just immediately, it just fills me up.
That's how I feel too. I feel like if I have it, I can feel it. I can feel it like yeast, like
Yeah.
doing whatever yeast does.
It literally is like liquid bread.
Exactly. So, walk me through what actually shifted once we built your plan out and you had me in your corner.
Yeah. So, I mean, what shifted really was also my mindset and also my understanding of workouts and what would work for my body. It's definitely been I mean, we lift heavy, but not heavy all the time. We're not constantly maxing. It's, you build up your strength and, you do a set amount for a while and then, you eventually increase. But the idea is not to go hard all the time. You were never trying to kill me in a session.
Yeah.
Even when it was like, we're going hard, it's consistent, doing really well. Like, yeah, you want to have, show exertion and you want to work and you want to sweat. But the point is not to have you pass out. Like you never were out there like, okay, you did that. I'm going to make you do a bazillion of these and then you're going to push a sled and then you're going to do ropes and then you're going to, it was never about trying to kill anybody at any point.
Exactly. My motto, too much pain, you can't train. And I want you to be able to do something consistently every day. That's how you get longevity and vitality. This is not a quick fix or trend. So I'm glad that was your takeaway.
Yeah. And even I told you, I joined a gym a couple years ago and they give you a free session with their trainer. And I'm just a person to him coming in off the street. Now I know that I have a trainer and I've been training for several years and I'm in pretty good shape. But you don't know that. And the stuff he had me doing just on an initial trying to see where I was like, this is a lot for a person literally coming in off the street brand new to your gym. Why would you have me doing these things? Now I could do them and I did, but it was a lot. Like it was a pretty advanced initial training session for people for a professional who didn't know my fitness level. It was odd. And from what I understand, that's what a lot of places do. It's what a lot of people do. They want to just break you down the very first time, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and I've learned over the 24 years, even training trainers, that first intake, you are there to assess, not to kill them. You need to really see how they move, what their exertion level is, but not through some max like you would do at the doctor's office where they plug you up to all the things and they want to see what your heart does. I mean, that's the fastest way to injure someone. And I know people who have been really injured in an intake. And so that is why people do need mentorship to teach them how to become trainers, because you learn what's in the book. You have to learn how to apply it to actual people. And some people, because they put their self as the center point of the conversation, they build their programs around that for their clients, as opposed to looking at you as an individual. So it's unfortunate, but that's what mentors are for. And everyone's corporate structure is not set up like that. They're like, oh, you got a cert? Oh, you can take a client. And it's like, wait a minute. There's more to this than that. So brag a little bit about yourself. What results are you most proud of since starting coaching?
Well, I'm definitely stronger. Like I know I am. Things that literally carrying things, pushing things, doing things with my body. I know I'm significantly stronger than I used to be. Even if I fall off the wagon a little bit, I know how to get back on. I also know that my body composition is just different. So you have to fall off, you gain a little weight, maybe you get a little soft. Your body still looks different than it would were you not doing all that work, were you not even continuing to do work, even if you're getting it consistent. So that's one thing I just really appreciate about where I am, especially we're getting a little older. We are officially middle-aged now. And so at this point, you really do have to start thinking about the fact that your body is aging and you want to be able to maintain flexibility, mobility, again, strength. As women, you start losing muscle or bone density as you get older, osteoporosis, all that stuff. So now is the time you want to make sure that you still have all that health and strength leading into your later years.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why, like I said, longevity and vitality, the build up and have that foundation that, you could take this into your old age.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
When we're no longer middle aged.
Mm-hmm.
But we plan on being here a while, so
we do. And that, yeah, exactly. That's part of it too. Like, you want to go another 40, 45 years. And so it's part of being able to do that. And part of being able to continue to, again, be strong and live independently. Mm-hmm. And carry your own groceries or, whatever it is. Drop your keys and bend down and pick them up.
Yes.
And all of that.
Yes. And our moms, we're proud of where our moms are. So I'm like, we can see
Absolutely.
what our future looks like. We're like, okay.
Oh yeah. My mom still, it's her walks. She takes her classes. She swam, all that. And she lives independently. So we love that.
Yes, definitely. Look at something we can look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about a day when you didn't feel motivated, but you stayed anyway. How did having me as an accountability partner help you show up?
Oh, absolutely. And even the accountability with you, even on days where I don't see you, which is most days. Mm-hmm. I think about what am I going to be able to tell Tasha when I do see her? What have I been doing? Have I been doing anything? And we honestly, we keep it very honest. Like I will tell you, I ain't had it this past week. Mm-hmm. I really didn't have it. It was not good. Yeah, you were like, I was like, girl, nothing. It didn't happen this week. But because you don't judge, you don't beat people up, it's just, okay, today's a new day. We keep going. And so for me, I've told you, like, I don't like working out. I've been doing it a long time. It's like, she's been your trainer for going on 12 years. You don't like working out? No. But
full transparency.
I don't. But I've found things that I do enjoy. Mm-hmm. As far as working out. And even if it's just, I really don't have today, but you know what? The weather's not, I'm going to go for a walk. Mm-hmm. Go for a walk. It is a small thing. I can't do a full workout. Okay, I'm just going to get on the row machine for 30 minutes. I can't, whatever little thing I'm going to go swimming. I'm going to get to Pilates, whatever it is. Finding little things that you dislike less. So that really helps. Try all different kinds of stuff because you never know. If you had told me 10 years ago that I would regularly be doing Pilates, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, really? I can barely get you to yoga. Now you're like, I love a sound bath.
Sound bath. Go ahead and put me in that downward dog. We're here for it. But so just accountability comes with, it's yourself. You have to be accountable to yourself. At the end of the day, you can lie to your trainer if you want to. One, your trainer's going to know because you're not getting the results. Two, at the end of the day, the person has to live with your body and your choices is you. It doesn't affect Tasha if I don't eat properly. It doesn't affect Tasha if I'm not working out. So who's affected by the accountability is me. And yeah, there are days I'm not motivated and there are days that it's not happening and I'm allowed to take those days. Mm-hmm. But most days it's like, are you really exhausted or are you just feeling unmotivated? What is it? So just trying to find that balance.
And that's why I try to stay as structured as possible for you guys so that when that lack of motivation comes, at least I could just look at the app. What was I supposed to do? I could just do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about it. Okay, we got these 3 things like you said, bro, or Pilates. Pick one. Just do something because it's not fun necessarily. The whole word is work.
It's work.
It's work. So if someone, God bless you. God bless you. I know it's that funny weather today. It's like now it's warm and now tomorrow's gonna snow. It's crazy.
Oh, it's something.
If someone is watching this thinking, I'm too busy or I always fall off, what would you tell them about working with me or with HLS?
I would say, especially about the too busy, and I say that as someone who claims she's too busy for a lot of things.
Mhm.
I would say, ooh, sorry, I feel another sneeze going on.
Take your time.
I'll start again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, leftover from Pilates.
Yeah, maybe. I'm like, what? So I would say, as someone who always thinks she's too busy for most things, especially taking new things on, I would say, one, you're not. Two, you have to figure out what your priorities are. And the same as we tell people they're dating, the person wants to make time, they will. And if you want to make time for your workout, if you want to make time for your health, for you, you will. You make time for yourself so you can watch TV, so you can go shopping, so you can hang with your people, yada, yada, yada. I promise you, you have people in your circle who are making time for the gym too. So even if it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we going out, we're doing brunch. Oh yeah, but I'm at the gym first. Oh, you're gonna hit the gym before brunch. Okay, well maybe I could do that. Little things like that. So I would say it's about priorities. I remember when she and I first started working together, basically Tasha thought I made more money than I did. And I mean,
I always assume. I'm like, if not today, maybe tomorrow.
Well, and I remember at some point we had a conversation about how much I was making. You were like, what, you make how much? And you're here paying for training? And I was like, yeah, because it's a priority. It's like, this is what I wanted to put my time and my effort and my money into. So yeah, if it's a priority, you can find time. And again, it doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to you don't need really any equipment. Like you don't need much. Whatever it is that you have in your house, she will make work for you. I was in a boot for 3 months and we were working out. Like he's gonna make it work. So yeah, if you just have to remember who your priority is. If you're prioritizing certain things, but you're not seeing, the results you want, it's because you're not prioritizing it. So
yes, that is it. I always tell people, I'm like, there's 168 hours in a week. If we subtract the work, because there's some labor laws out there, like don't. Yes, I'm like,
don't let the people work you too hard.
Yeah, my mama work in HR, so I'm always like, wait a minute.
They are not your family. Don't listen to them.
And they will post that job as soon as you croak. So
literally the minute you do.
So I'm like, if you really start subtracting from that 168, and you're like, I'm asking you for 2.5 hours a week. I'm not asking you for 60 like a job. I think people have an expectation that they have to do a certain amount of time. But it's like, no, I need a certain amount of consistency. That's what you need to work towards.
Yeah. And that's a big thing, especially the consistency. Because if you do an hour a week, okay, yeah, no, it's not getting anything anywhere. Like you have to, try and do 3-4 days. And, exactly, it could be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It could be 30 minutes. If you're doing 30 minutes, 4 days a week, that's 2 hours.
It's 2 hours and you're not too busy because you still got 166 hours to do whatever your busyness is. And I've had clients see me 3 times a week for 30 minutes, and they were usually 5 minutes late because they were just always late. And they still lost like 21 pounds in 12 weeks. Like, it can be done if you put the effort in and you follow it holistically. So time shouldn't be the factor, is the I guess our point.
Yeah.
So based on your experience with coaching, who do you think this is really for?
The person who thinks they're too busy. The person who maybe used to be an athlete or used to be active, feels sluggish, knows their body is capable of more and wants to get back into feel that youthfulness, feel that energy again, really get that energy back is a big one. Like, you don't realize, you think that working out is going to make you tired. And yes, it does, instantly. You're going to sleep well, but your mood gets better. You just overall just start feeling better. And you do have that initial emotional boost once you complete a workout. You're like, yeah, I did that. Especially when you don't want to. That feeling when you work out when you did not want to can't be beat. There's nothing better than that.
Yes. I said I was gonna get that. I was gonna put that on one of our t-shirts. Like, you'll never be like, oh, I shouldn't have worked out today.
I will say again, as someone who has said multiple times, I do not like working out. I have never regretted a workout, not once.
Not once. Not once. Even in the boot.
Even in the boot. I did not.
So how does our coaching actually fit into your real life without taking it over? Because you have a full life.
Yeah, a lot of it it's a positivity and knowing that this is a long-term thing. It's not short-term. It's not meant to, oh, you want your dream body, we can get you your dream body in 6 months and then we're done. Congratulations. The idea is it's a lifestyle change. The idea is everything you're learning and doing, all these habits, all these practices are stuff that you can carry with you. If you decide you're done and you're going to move on, you're still going to keep the knowledge and be able to maintain and carry that with you. So everything from, how to eat, when to eat, your metabolism, your workouts, or whatever activities you do, whether you want to call them workouts or not, whatever activity you're doing, all that knowledge is going to help you for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So what can you do now or believe about yourself now that seemed impossible before we started working together 12 years ago?
11, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. I would say, again, I think my biggest thing is like my strength, how strong I am. Like I sometimes am surprised at how strong I am. I lift certain things. I told Tasha this story because I literally did this right before a session one day. I had a piece of furniture delivered and, we order everything online, unfortunately, these days. And so I live on the 3rd floor and there was this big old box at the bottom of the stairs, 110 pounds. And I had to get that thing upstairs to my condo. And I literally was lifting and pushing this thing up the stairs. And I knew I could do it. I looked at it and it was funny because I got halfway up and was like, how heavy is this box? And looked at it, it was 110 pounds. That's it. Yep. But I felt good. And I wasn't even like, I was tired, like I did it, but I knew I could do it. I wasn't worried about it. I had the form. I wasn't worried about hurting myself. And then I went and did my hour with her. I was like, whoa, that was a good warm up. Okay.
Yes.
Time to work out.
I was so proud of you. I was like, okay, we just need
I was like, it was really just a strategy thing. I was like, okay, we're going to lift it and then push it, and we're going to lift it and then push it, and literally flipped it end over end. Point being, I wasn't worried about doing it. I knew I could. And in my 40s, being able to do that that felt great.
Amazing. Well, I am proud of your consistency. I'm proud that you have taken the advice over all these years and hopefully improved in your health for sure. And I just appreciate your support over all these years of coming to all my events and sending people my way and all the things. And, overall being a dope human. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. And you're welcome. And thank you for being a dope human as well. You make it easy. Stick around.
I appreciate it. Well, we'll be together for many, many, many more years. So we'll run this back and let y'all know how we are in about 5 years or something, even more. Yes. Yeah. And if you want to catch Adrienne, she knows all the things about the books. So if you see her around, you see her on our page, shout her out, give her some love. So thanks again, Adrienne.
Of course.